Hey there, sign of Scorpio. This is Kim here to do, there's the light, here to do your reading for you for your Lionsgate portal, which officially it's 8/8 is the day that we recognize for it, but it starts on September, goodness, I'm not starting over for that. It starts tomorrow, July 28th, and it goes through August 12th. This will be when the sun is in alignment with the bright star, which is out during the day, Sirius. So it's not something that we're actually going to be able to view per se, but oh my goodness, we're going to be able to feel it. This accelerates, you know, think about the number 8, infinite creation. It's going to accelerate your manifestation and your abundance. But the way that it does it is going to be, well, sometimes you have to do drastic things to get drastic results. And really this is stepping through the threshold. New beginnings for some, birthing something completely new for yourself, putting perspective on events or people that can be challenging, that are requiring strength and courage and bravery to get through, because there's going to be a lot of Leo traits jumping around that period too, with it being Leo season. So it's a time where you can manifest things, but just remember, emotions, it's not just being moody with this portal. It's more about, you're gonna feel a lot more passionately about whatever you feel passionate about. I've got soot on me from that sage. Anyway, so yeah, you're gonna feel very passionately. You could have the tendency to maybe get in an argument, or be very, very sad to the point of crying, and this is just the energy. And it's not really just the energy. I think it's a time where major transformations are going to happen for people around this time. So I'm going to let messages come out of the moon oracle, see what we get. Since this is really a constellation reading, okay, so it's wanting to talk a lot, and I usually don't pull that many cards from this. We have investment. I'm feeling like that's Ace of Pentacles here. So also for you, Scorpio, there will be big opportunity with this Lionsgate portal. So let's see here. Let's see what we've got for our dear Scorpios. What are they going to battle? And don't fear, I'm always here, and I will have readings for every 48 hours in between time, if you need some more advice. Okay, yeah, Demeter. Okay, so the red moon goddess, let's look up the moon goddess for you, and I'm going to read what this is coming from the book, The Moon Oracle. I have had somebody comment one time that one of the stories they didn't feel matched up with what they knew, but this is coming from their book, okay? I'm going to read what this is for you, Scorpio. This says it's a motherly figure of the goddess Demeter. Arms raised to the heavens, her cloak of red and green emulates the colors of fire and earth. So appropriate. Fire and earth. Intertwined with corn, her hair curls down around her voluptuous body. And around her waist is the girdle of motherhood, which also combines fire and earth colors. From the earth below, growing corn and poppies there. Traditionally associated with her. Those apparently Demeter, corn and poppies are associated with her. So it says, okay, this was one of the most popular goddesses, symbolizing eternal mother. Her beloved daughter was called Persephone. It was abducted, by the god of the underworld. So Demeter was distraught and immediately sent off to search for her offspring, right? So during her travels, she met over-lustful Poseidon. Not appreciating his advances, Demeter changed herself into a mare and hid herself amongst the browsing herd of horses belonging to King Oncus. Poseidon, who was not to be thus deflected from his purpose, changed himself into a stallion. Well, there you go. If somebody tries to hide and change themselves as a horse, then just change yourself into a stallion. There's your answer. All right, so he was not deflected from his purpose, and he did succeed in achieving passionate intent with her. But when she realized what had happened, like, I don't know where she went during that time, but it says Demeter was understandably furious and got rid of her intense anger by washing it away in the river Ladon. Demeter gave birth to a stallion with a black mane and a strange daughter, whose name was not to be mentioned by anyone other than the mysteries. She was referred to as Kor, quote, the girl. So she continued to search for her daughter Persephone, and the earth was suffering famine. No crops were growing. All life had died. And to prevent disaster, Zeus sent Hermes to rescue Persephone, but cunning Hades fed her pomegranate seeds before she left the underworld, making the marriage tie to him permanent. Apparently, marriage and pomegranate seeds make it permanent. So basically, she ended up getting her, as long as they would agree to let Persephone live 1/3 of the year with Hades in the underworld. I'm sorry, it took me a while to spit that out. So the key phrase is called a bird in the hand, and it symbolizes the loss of something that you hold dear or important to you. Now, she did get it back, mind you, but there was a compromise here. So it represents maturity. I think it represents also, it's the maturity and the it's being able to compromise. I feel like it's like justice, like being able to be fair here. It says making sure requirements of all people concerned are met. So, and you know what's funny is this says if this card is selected, then September will be a significant month. So I did accidentally say September. Maybe it's for Demeter. All right, the sixth mansion is the bridge. The bridge. And I am looking these up for you because I don't do these often. And I don't want to miss something for you. So this is called Bridge of Compromise, which is what Demeter, lost something and then compromised to get it back. So right here, it's making efforts to connect with others, forming a bridge. Suddenly being able to find something in common. What is the bridge between you and someone else? Is there a bridge? It says this is a peacemaking card, revealing the possibility of a harmonious outcome to a situation in which there had previously been great opposition. So, big message if you were fighting something and wanting a peaceful resolution, maybe like a Two of Swords kind of energy there for you. But that's something good. And then it's interesting because it's like Two of Swords with the connection and then two paths, because that's a negotiation and then compromise. And then what was weird was on the bottom there was investment, the Ace of Pentacle energy. So let me read the two paths real quick. And then negotiation. That's interesting. So definitely you're going to be getting together with some people, making connections and finding something of interest in between two opposing people or parties. So this is an optimistic start to your journey, and it brings about emotional excitement. This is about important decisions you have to make, and you must commit yourself to one out of the two. So it says you must move forward, and you must pick a direction. And that's what this portal apparently is going to open up for you, is pushing you into this decision, because it's good. It will be good for you. Waning Earth Moon. Waning Earth Moon. Okay. There it is. Negotiation. Be prepared to accept inevitable change and adapt accordingly. Don't be stuck in your old ways. Says routines that worked in the past are no longer working on, and now this is the energy of moving on. I'm telling you, this is going to pull up some really, really strong energies for people. Any area where you feel you've been stagnant and it's like all because you've decided to be stagnant, that probably will change. That probably will change. You know, unless you just want to end up not, you know, not progressing, making any progress at all, not moving forward or backward, and just staying in that. And you are in danger of that. But they're saying to go after something that you may have lost. Make an investment. There is a new opportunity investment too. Peace and harmony are coming. Peace and harmony. You all might have change associated with something that turns out to be really good in the end, and that would be ideal. That would be what we want. Good. So regarding the 2 paths, it says you're on the right path now. So my Scorpios, the ones that are watching this, should be kind of proud of themselves for being on the right path. Your way ahead is clear and true, and you've chosen the right path for you. These are fairy dust cards, by the way. It's my fairy dust. And then practice. After a while, you'll dance on air. Practice makes perfect. You're almost there. Negotiating something. Maybe this is a really big deal, like an investment. Maybe this is huge. Huge. Let's get some angel number messages, and then I'm going to go into, wow, it's a new adventure. I'm going to go into your tarot. It's a new adventure. This is something, it may be a commitment to something financial, because this, to me, always screams Page of Pentacles, even though there's nothing really to relate it to, except for the adventurous part. It says, 23, you have a zest for life, and you're eager to experience anything and everything possible. You love change and excitement, and need to feel both to be truly alive. For you, life is an adventure to be lived to the fullest. Sounds like a Scorpio. And then 0, which this can mean engagement or commitment. It can mean that because of the circle. And it can also be kind of a tie to this infinity of creation with the 8 in the Lion's Portal. It says there's no beginning, no end, all is infinite. It is time to develop your spiritual side. You are gaining new sight and understanding of both godly and earthly things. I am limitless. All right. Now let's go into the tarot. What did I break it on? We broke it on Queen of Pentacles in the reverse with the 4 of Cups. So you're over not living the way that you want to live. You want your luxuries. You want maybe your luxuries back, or you might want something different for yourself, something more for yourself. And there's nothing wrong with wanting something more for yourself. I was going to say, just don't expect somebody else to give it to you. Nothing wrong for wanting more, but remember, you can manifest it yourself. There's the 8, there's the Lionsgate portal. It is all about manifesting, and Scorpio, you're the only sign that got this as your issue. So you truly are going to manifest something really fast and beautiful. Rapid manifesting. It will heighten your levels. I mean, to a very, very noticeable. It will be very noticeable. Something's going to really work out for you. It may, I think it involves Pentacles, honestly. For a lot of people, it's either Pentacles or like this stability that comes along with security and making sure everything's kind of good, right? So yeah, I think it's something about what's working out for you. Okay, this is turning out to be pretty good. I'm not saying that something won't shake up things, but it's going to be really, really good. You're going to get what you want here. Here's the challenge. The Emperor. Rebuild. So it's either a rebuilding, or you want to build a foundation that is strong, that the structure is sound. Maybe you want to run the whole business. Maybe you want to make 10 businesses out of one, and you want to run them all. This is the Emperor energy. It's really authoritative. It has experience. This card knows strategy. The Emperor knows its strategy. Associated with Aries. Both of these are associated with Aries to me. So, wow, that's a big sign for Aries there. But that is a challenge, is to manifest something that's really gonna stand the test of time, is what I'm feeling. Stand the test of time. Okay, the root, what's at the root of all of this, or at the base of your reading? The moon. So there are things that are kindly hidden from us at this time regarding the moon, but that means your intuition is on point. So you should be feeling what you're not seeing. There are hidden intentions, there are hidden desires, there could be hidden blessings. There can also be some hidden fearful or fearsome things, but we don't really know everything. We're being asked to take it one little baby step at a time, not necessarily the manifestation, but the way that you're understanding this manifestation. And look at all these major arcana too. The Emperor, the Magician, and the Moon. Okay, the past energy. Oh my gosh. Look at me, seriously, all major arcana so far. The Lover's card for your past. Wow. Decisions. Maybe, see, you know, with you, this group of Scorpios, I felt like most of you were on the right path with this 2 paths. And it's like you had this to choose from in the recent past or past, and you chose a path. So I feel like the reason this is upright is because it was a good decision too. Could be involving a Gemini. There's your Page of Pentacles that I knew was going to come. See, the present energy. Okay, that might be the thing. There's something like this Demeter going after somebody in their family that they miss. There's something that needs to be fixed to that extent. Now, it might be a soulmate energy. Maybe there's something about the soulmate energy that maybe you're not connected with, and this is finding a connection with somebody. So it could be soulmate energy coming into you, coming towards you. You could feel it energetically first, and this is definitely needing to take a look at some family issues. Okay, the near future energy is the 6 of Pentacles, because everything's going to be fine. I know you don't know this, you don't see this coming, Spirit says, but there is definitely success. Your ability, you know, to give and receive, but especially with donating to charity and helping family out. 6-6 reminds us that we need to stay balanced and centered and make sure our thoughts are always positive. Balance out the thoughts, okay? Negative thoughts can come, but they should go just as fast as they came. You thank them, and then you see them by. You don't repress them because that's keeping them. Okay, how do you feel? How do you feel, Scorpio? How do you feel? Queen of Swords, like. So you feel pretty burdened right now. You feel stressed, but man, you feel like you're on target. And here's that mother figure being really protective over the kids again. This is a very targeted energy. She knows what she wants. She will cut anything out of her way or out of her life that she needs to attain it. I wouldn't mess with this type of energy. Now, it might be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, but I don't think so because it's in the spot of how you feel. You feel like you know what you want and you're going for it. And you're not having any like if, ands, or buts. You're going to see to the truth of the situation. Okay, what's the energy around you or the energy in your environment? Good communication. Good communication. Good communication. Increase in the communication. Getting good communication. Ooh, also in your environment, like I said, if you haven't felt a soulmate energy, this might be it coming in because this is like Cupid's arrows to me too. Like, so if it, and it's upright. So it could be a soulmate energy coming in, like finding common ground with somebody or finding common ground in a family problem that you need to work on. Good communication is going to be key. And that's exactly what's going to be presented. Good news, good communication, moving forward, fast acceleration with your manifestation forward. Truly what the portal's all about is coming up in your reading. Okay, the hopes and fears. 5 of Swords, I see it in reverse, maybe as a fear that there will be conflicted feelings, maybe over what you want versus what somebody else wants. But as long as you're depending, you know, on you to make what you want come true, I wouldn't worry about what anybody else thought. And this is definitely hoping to come out of this time of conflict, which I see you doing because of this peacemaker type deal and the compromising and the negotiating. I see you coming out of that. So what is the projected outcome? It's so funny because they wanted to tell us this in the very beginning, didn't they? That things are going to be working out. You will be successful. You will be successful. You are resistant to some change right now. There's temptation to be resistant to this change. Okay, and there's temptation to give up before the work's done. I'm feeling that, and you know, that's another, like, watch out for that feeling because there could be an opportunity that you might miss. But this is putting shadow doubts, like doubts, self-doubt in your head. of all the reasons you shouldn't have change, and I feel like you should with this Knight of Swords in reverse, because something's going to work out, and that's what the energy is predicting anyway. So it looks super good for you. I'm really excited. Let's get a fortune cookie and tea leaves, and I'm going to wrap up your reading. Reflection. This may be a time you get to reflect and look passionately in a good sense about. It says, friendships in your life may come to an end, but others could blossom and others could become stronger. All right, then tea leaves. You know what? I haven't even checked to make sure all the cards are in view. I think they are. I hope. All right, moon. Changes. I'm telling you, that needs to just be out for you. Okay, Scorpio, what else from tea leaves? Okay, I'm not so sure this one's for you. The forest says muddled or unclear thinking. Maybe when it comes to something with finances. I'm not sure if it's really for you, though, because it kind of went off to the side there. Oh, that's a lot. I'll read them all, but know that this is a lot of tea leaves. These probably won't relate to everybody, but for some reason they came out, so I'm going to take them. Mice is discord among friends or family, and that's what you're wanting to come out of. That's what you're hoping to come out of. Kite is a vacation. That might tie people together, going on an adventure together. Haystack, karma, you will reap what you have sown. But if you're like Demeter, you know, you're able to compromise, negotiate, and maybe throw some good karma points into your situation, and things might change. Truly, things are going to turn out well anyway. No matter what these cards say, your reading is good. So gavel, involvement with the law. Could be something about involvement with the law. But look, right after it is guaranteed success. Even if you have to pay for something or have a consequence, you're still going to be all right. You're still going to come out successful. You're going to end up you stick to the facts, stick to the truth, and you're going to end up getting really great, honest, good communication, good news coming towards you, especially if it is involving a legal situation. Psychic ability, trust your intuition. Yeah, with this moon, yes, for sure. Dark woman, dealings or relationship with a woman with dark complexion or dark hair. So that's going to be somebody out there will have that to like trigger. I feel like these are triggers for people. Diamond, you'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. Hammock, taking a vacation again, physically or mentally. So you really might be taking a vacation. Wall, a misunderstanding. Firecracker and fire. Wow. Strong emotion, passionate love or hate. That's what I told you with this Lionsgate. You're going to feel passionate love or sadness. And it's just, I've already started to feel some of this. So firecracker is excitement. And you may have a fire sign in your life, but it might be talking about the sun and this Lionsgate portal. So, all right, that's what I've got for you guys. Sending you light and love. Please do subscribe and sign up so that you can be notified for the little readings in between. Bye.